6, and now the kick is away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Oh, bunch. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. I know that's a glitch kind of thing.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start by running the option to right. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley.
Oh.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Wow, got that outside.
9 yards.
You got outside of wow.
It's 2nd and 1. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football.
Type offset. Oh, okay.
It shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back?
You need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well. But they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it,
Run
and
tight
blocking
flex.
it, and turning
So
it into
that's
a nice
easy.
run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
First down, here's Mitchell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Another run with Mitchell. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just boom, quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The safety Trey Edmonds picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over near the 40.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a regulation game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at the 39-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Oh, Claypool, strong. Okay, bounce home and tackle. I can dig that.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Oh, it's a pass interference. Good pick. He definitely bumped my man while the ball was in the air. Come on.
The tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film,
I had him too. Good shit.
Escape the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Lance going to throw.
Look at that. Come on, man. He's trying to break. He's trying to stop me.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Man.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions.
Tight offset. Oh, this is that sweet.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah, this is that sweet.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Oh, good shit. God damn. Separation on him. Good pass.
Near the 35-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And one thing about a play like this, if it's slow to develop, it can turn out poorly. And this play was definitely slow in developing. And that was one heck of an effort to sprint over there and get the man down before he could make anything happen.
And the next-gen stats, they tell the story as he was approaching 19 miles an hour on that one.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The kick by Gold is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing at 7-3. So Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game. And anytime you get the ball, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense?
Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. First throw now for the backup, Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick 6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with very similar momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Pickett back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, come on.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Ayuk to return it. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on first down is Lance. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
On the counter, Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Lance. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to bunt the football. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
These two teams making their last-minute adjustments. The second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. The ball has been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw, Pickett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note of the half and said, let's get him involved. Because
oh, God.
Intercepted. Super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 20.
I should have threw it over the top.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 55 rushing yards, rushing on 12 carries for him now. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Mitchell. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers use the short field to get in for 6. Gold with the extra point, and these guys will take it lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have...
Oh, my God.
They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game.
What a jeez. Interception fest.
6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gould able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And they get it
finally.
before he takes it.
That's the first down in the fucking game.
Pittsburgh getting 16.
That gotta be my first down in the game.
Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. And he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense is
if I don't throw an interception here, this would be unbelievable.
Now Pickett.
Come on. And then come in unblocked. Nobody's blocking him. What the fuck? He just had a free run.
Unable to successfully complete one, but you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This returnable for Ayuk. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Give running right is Mitchell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Here's Lance. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. And they'll go for it. Lance. Man is Ayuk complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they're not going to get to the line to make another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. Completes it to Samuel. There he goes, left side.
Oh, you didn't get him.
Touchdown, 49ers. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And Well, he looked right
It's killing me.
like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you.
Two offensive touchdowns and 1 offensive touchdown, and a whole bunch of mistakes.
He certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at the 41-yard line. Pickett now on first down. He'll let it fly for Austin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll toss to Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Pickett.
Come on! Everything!
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
1 completed pass! This was fucking crazy.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So
it's caught inside the 25.
Now my man's running into each other.
Deebo Samuel, 56 yards. And the Niners have sewn this one up as they
learning curves.
Here in the 4th. Gould with the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
for the first down sack. Pickett, and that'll be off the mark.
Finally, no sack.
And it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
3rd and long for Pickett. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 40-yard line. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
Yeah, he didn't even throw it over the top.
Reception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
He didn't even throw it over the top.
Pick 6 for the 49er D as they score.
Pickett is trash.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Got it. 2 passes. I want his shit. You thought you was going to get me the whole game, nigga, 1 pass.
Certainly not enough time for a comeback.
Fucking Bosa bearing down. Somebody block that nigga.
Try and make this one a little more respectful.
Let's go, Claypool.
Good execution. Be crisp. Be sharp. And find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a
Get off me. Oh, let's go. Yeah, that's 2 in a row, baby. We working. We are working.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Pickett will look to throw it here. He'll let it fly for
Got him, finally. It's about time, baby.
Touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for
I'll take that.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the
I'll try to truck your man.
we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to
Truck the
see
shit out of
the
him.
present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Being chased, and he can't get rid of it. He's
Oh, get that.
Historically, this is such a
Get that ass down, lady.
but you can hear it
Like that. Oh.
right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. They run over center with Mitchell.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided.
Do I see a defensive stop?
Here we go.
Oh, this is the dice play. Okay, hold on. I know where you're going.
On play action, Lance. Taking a shot for
That's mine.
Samuel.
Let's go. Ah, showed off.
Reception, his third.
Let's go, baby. Good shit. Good shit, baby.
And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Pickett to throw on first down.
Come on.
Quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To throw again on second down. Pickett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And
Where the fuck was the ball going, yo?
picked up by
That was terrible.
Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to goal.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Why clean it up at the end, baby?
This really sets them back now for second down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Running left, here's Mitchell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Pickett. Flushed out right.
They don't even throw the ball. Throw the ball. My God. They didn't want to let go of the rock. Save his lane.
Second of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Trubisky on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, yo. Pass interference all the way downfield. Where's the flag? Unbelievable. I can feel the controller vibrate as he's getting bumped right in that field. This is amazing, bro. This is amazing.
To come out of the game, they all want
this
their
is
shot
amazing,
to pick it
hilarious.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock. No matter what the score,
they literally
don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed it. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
A handoff from Mitchell running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And with just inside the 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason.
And this was sad.
How about the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was it?
Don't punt it. Go for it, man.
78. I think it was in November.
Well, big here in the 4th quarter. Up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
This one caught by Kittle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And as this defense,
I catch you on the next one, Mo. Good shit.
Their heads held high. Performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously in training camp, season.